Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let me do a quick little life update just before we get into this little dance Q&A type video. I haven't really filmed in a while because I was on a roll. I was posting every Monday and Thursday the whole month of July for a really long time, and then August came around and the first weekend I had to help with a little dance workshop the entire weekend, and it threw me off my editing. I don't know why. This past weekend I had a dance intensive. It was so fun. It was awesome. It was obviously social distance, we had a lot of restrictions. Anyway, I'm gonna sit in my car and I'm gonna answer your questions. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me fun dance questions, so I'm just gonna answer some. So my first thing to kind of get us into it is why and how you started dancing. I started dancing when I was 3. I've been a nice little dancer ever since. I started because my mom just put me you know how every 3-year-old takes ballet, and then when I was 7 I was a little more serious about it and I wanted to start competition team, and I basically wanted to start competitive dance as opposed to just rec classes, because my brother was a little sports player. He played baseball, basketball, soccer, everything, and he had a lot of trophies from it, and I wanted trophies. I'm almost positive that's the reasoning that I started. I mean, obviously I like dance and everything, but I was so young, and my mom wasn't the one that, she actually made me, one year I tried out when I was 6 and I made it, and she was no, we're not doing it. Another person asked, how long have you danced? She said, by the way, you're my favorite person ever. I love you so much. I love you so much too. I've danced since I was 3, like I just said, 13 years. And how many solos are you going to do this season? I'm actually not sure, because I think in my dance comp vlog that I just posted, I mentioned that I was planning on doing my 2 solos from this year again next year. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I really don't know what's gonna happen next year, because who knows what's gonna happen with Corona and everything. But I usually do 2 solos a year. A jazz and a contemporary is my go-to. Next question, favorite dance style? Definitely would say jazz or contemporary. I like jazz because I like hard-hitting jazz. I like being a little sassy, and I like contemporary because it's deep. And I enjoy ballet, but I'd have to say jazz or contemporary is probably my favorite. How to improve as a dancer every day? You just gotta keep practicing. You have to keep working on it at home and taking as many classes as you can, and just working hard.
Hi, to answer this question better, working on it as much as you can at home and doing extra stuff on your own besides just your normal classes during the week. Also just taking as mani classes as you possibly can, taking as many different styles as you can. There's so many opportunities, online opportunities for more classes on YouTube and CLI, and there's so many things you can do, and always being present in class and working as hard as you possibly can. I promise you, it will help.
Someone said, I love you. Do you watch Dance Moms? Yeah. Yeah. When I was younger, I loved it. Every Tuesday night, watching that stuff. Me and my brother would watch it. Kind of stopped watching it more towards season 4 and season 5 when I was little. During quarantine, I went back and watched those seasons. So yeah, I do watch it, and
I love it.
Welcome to the Fraser household.
Empty chair, do a solo.
Oh, someone said, worst/most uncomfortable costume you had to wear. I've had a few, because you grow, and especially in middle school, I had these major growth spurts. When that happened, my costumes that fit at the beginning of the year no longer fit at the end of the year. If I had to pick my least favorite costume I think I've ever worn, my freshman year jazz solo, that costume was just not it. It was way too small. It was, how do I say this? It was just not flattering. It didn't fit, and it was, someone said, who's the least prepared on your dance team? No one's ever not prepared, in my opinion. I feel like everyone's pretty good about that stuff. Do you plan on dancing in college? Are you planning to dance professionally? I'm 16, if you don't know. I'm gonna be a junior. Always have been I'm gonna be a professional dancer, this is what I wanna do. Yes, I plan on dancing in college. I'd love to dance professionally. I'm gonna wanna dance my entire life. I also love making videos and editing them, and I think it'd be super cool to have that as my job. Not necessarily YouTube, but actually being an editor. So I've got multiple things I wanna do. Yes, I plan on dancing in college, and I'd love to dance professionally. Who knows what the future holds. Dance career, talk about dance careers, commercial versus concert route. I like the more commercial route. For me personally, I don't have anything against which route you go or whatever.
Hi, I look very rough right now, but I'm popping in really quick once again just to kind of explain the difference between concert and commercial dance if you're not sure. Commercial dance is more booking like gig to gig. A lot of commercial dancers have agents and then they go to as many auditions as they can and they just try to see what job they can book. A lot of jobs are like for commercials or music videos or shows or movies or something like that. A lot of commercial dancers do drop-in classes for their training and they live in places like LA because LA is popping off and that's where you can get a lot of work and that's where a lot of the agents are. And then concert dance is more of being on a company and performing in your company's concerts and shows. You're set in your company and you do your training through your company and yeah. I think that's pretty good way of describing it. Basically what I was saying in the video is, for me personally, I think I prefer to go the commercial route. I already do have an agent in LA and I've kind of been exposed to that, done some auditions and stuff, so that's more my liking.
It's just, I feel like that's more my vibe. Someone said, worst mess up on stage. I have a lot. Fallen on stage twice, like where I've actually like hurt myself. Oh yeah, I had the one where my costume malfunction happened and it went up my leotard went up my butt crack. But if you want to know more about that, go check out my exposing our embarrassing dance stories video. Someone said, have you ever cried while on stage? Yes. At Nationals in 2019, last time we performed Obsolete, one of my group dances, we were all crying. The seniors were leaving and it was all sad. Tips for first time solo dancers. Okay, I'll answer this one. I'm also holding my camera tripod in case you're wondering. I think you just need to go out there and have a great time. Who cares about your score? 3 judges' opinions of you and they might hate jazz one day and love jazz the next day. Go out there, have an awesome time. Don't get too nervous. It's honestly so much fun when you're out there. I still get so nervous before I go on. You just gotta go for it. You go for it, you perform, make sure you perform. You're the only person that knows you're solo. It's only scary if you make it scary, Said, how should I impress a new studio I had just auditioned for and made? You just gotta be yourself, always work hard in class, be a good listener, take all your corrections, be nice. That's my tips. Oh my god. Ariana said, can you throw it back? Ariana is one of my dance teachers. Shout out Ariana. I need the girls at the studio to give me TikTok lessons.
It's yours. Hey, hey! Tell us, Shorty, come here. I'm trying to blow her back out. Funny for the year.
What's the worst drama-based thing that's happened at your studio? One time... I can't leave that in. I wish I could leave it in! It's so funny. It's not, I just know I'd get in so much trouble if I left that in. Ah, gosh dang. How many hours do you train in a week? I don't know. Depends on the week. I dance a lot though. That didn't even answer your question. But.
I dance 24/7, all the time. No breaks ever.
Someone said, this isn't juicy, but have you ever like forgotten the dance? Not on stage. Oh, well, I've never really actually forgotten anything on stage. Freshman year was just a year for me that I don't want to relive. My jazz solo that year, I told this in my embarrassing dance stories video, I think, but I did like low-key forget it. It was at the very end and I like did the same roll to the ground and then I like started doing the first part the second time, but it wasn't like noticeable. I wasn't in the right headspace that weekend. Any injuries? In middle school, I had like a reoccurring ankle injury, a recurring sprain. Each year I had problems with that and I had to do lots of physical therapy for it. Luckily, once I went into high school, that just kind of figured itself out. I sprained my wrist falling on stage once. I also have scoliosis. It's mild, but it's painful. I do physical therapy for it. Someone just said, can you do vlogs? Yes. How to deal with drama. Try to not get into it. When you're in like middle school, especially, like, oh, everything's drama, but just try to stay out of it. Don't get too involved because it's usually really stupid. So, someone said, time management with dance in school. For me personally, it does help. My school has allowed me to do 2 classes online and leave early. You can't procrastinate. Comp weekends especially, I know it can be really difficult to like get all your homework done. You just gotta push through. The best advice I can give you, it's so annoying, but it's don't procrastinate. I have a little planner. No one knows this, but I love decorating my planner and writing out my little schedule and crossing that off my list. Something about that just makes me motivated to do my homework and get everything done. Okay, I'm done. My camera is overheating right now. Oh my gosh. Ah!